Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to class 14. As I was saying before the recording, what is the idea of you, people that are beginning or trying to consolidate a good level of English, continue the process. This semester is the last semester in the university, but that doesn't mean that you have to continue with the process of learning English. You still need 6 months, maybe 1 year, or perhaps for some people 2 years of continuous practice and continuous work and training in English. You have to continue listening to English a lot. You have to continue to read English a lot, and then hopefully start little by little speaking with others in English, which is more difficult. But if you listen and read a lot, I'm sure that will facilitate the process of also speaking in English more. How can you listen? I think it's the easiest, the most practical part. You have Netflix, you have YouTube, great websites and great apps to continue practicing English listening in a natural form. You have to watch series and movies and cartoons in English. Maybe you have to put the subtitles and continue watching in English all the time, your favorite series, your favorite movies, your favorite people, your favorite music in YouTube, in English and with subtitles. And after months or maybe a year or two, you will find that English comes natural in your ears. You will magically find that you can listen and understand automatically. But that happens with time and practice. And this is the right time to continue with that because you are in the right process. You are in the middle of the process and you can't forget continuing with that process. Now, you are listening to me speaking in English and you understand. But you have to continue doing that, listening to different people's different accents. And then you will finally, after some time, 1 year, 2 years, a few months, you will say, yes, I got it. Now I can listen and feel comfortable. I don't feel stressed with English. I understand most or maybe everything. The same with reading. You have to read more to get more vocabulary, to get more words, to get more grammar. And if you do that using Wikipedia, using websites you like in English, after maybe 1 year, 2 years of constant practice, you will say, yeah, I get it. For me, it's easy. I feel comfortable when reading in English. I don't have to think more in Spanish. I understand most of it. I get it. So that is the objective when this semester finishes. You are in the middle of the process and you have to continue with that. Can you promise that to me? You will do it? If you continue with the practice, you will have English as another element for you in your life to be successful. So English will become a tool, an element for you for life. And it will be very beneficial and powerful. So please continue with that process. If you have any questions in the middle of the road, you can contact me. I will always be available at the university. Okay? Today's class is going to be short. Basically, what I will do is explain to you or show you some materials, specific materials you can use to study and prepare the final test for next week. By the way, the final test next week will contain 3 reading activities and 2 listening activities. ¿Ya? 3 actividades de comprensión lectora, 2 de comprensión auditiva. Cada una de esas actividades tendrán un grupo y un número de preguntas de selección múltiple indeterminada, 5, 6, 7. For each of these activities, these 5 activities, I want to give you 15 minutes. So in total, I think the test will be about 75 minutes long, right? That is my plan because I haven't finished the test yet, but that is the general plan. As soon as I finish the test and I have clarity about everything, I will get back to you and write to you via Ucursus to tell you all the specific information, dates, and everything, right? But that is the general plan of the final test. And now I'm going to show you the activities you can use to prepare this test. Alrighty, so this is the information to prepare the test. Ya lo subí a material docente. For reading practice, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 activities. One of them are hard, difíciles, but that's not true. For you, nothing is difficult, nothing's hard. They are different, but let me show you first one of the activities here on top. Jellyfish. This is jellyfish. Pez gelatinoso. Jellyfish. Pez jalea. You have a nice picture and then you have the text that you can read. You have to read. After that, you will respond the quiz and then check yourself. It's a typical reading comprehension activity with all the elements included. But this website is very good. The website is called dreamreader.net. You know why? Because each activity contains
intermediate
the audio
in the country's sole salmon farm.
So this means that you can do a reading comprehension activity, but also you can do a listening comprehension activity with these websites. That's marvelous, you know, it's fantastic. So you have everything you need. Here you have everything you need. You can even print the lesson. You can print the vocabulary worksheet and download the audio. So everything you need. And beyond that, in this website, dreamreader.net, you have many other activities of different types of English, of different levels, etc. So please feel free, go ahead and explore this website to practice reading, not only reading, but also, as I said before, listening comp activities. Most of the activities are general English, but you have some related to your career or science. For example, carbohydrates, or maybe dog camps, or maybe this about medicine and Red Cross, and many others. You have to explore, especially these levels: intermediate, high intermediate, and advanced. Okay, these ones are too simple for you. And what about the hard ones, which are not really hard? They are different. Let me show you one. They are different because you have a different reading comprehension activity. You have a text, in this case, about the fastest dinosaurs. And you have to read the text, but you don't have comprehension questions. You have to complete some parts of the text with missing words. So this is a mix between a reading comp activity and maybe grammar or use of English activity, which makes it maybe more challenging for the typical student. And that's why I say it's maybe harder, but it's not really. So in the final test, you can have one of these activities, one of this type of activities with missing words. But it's not for sure. Tal vez simplemente tengan las tres típicas readings con el texto completo y responder, o quizás, si es que me pongo las pilas, logre hacer uno de estos con donde faltan palabras, pero no está seguro. Así que ante esa inseguridad es mejor que vean estos ejercicios que les estoy presentando. Right, that is about reading. Now I'm going to show you two websites that are very good for this practice, but also for the consolidation of your English for life. You can use these two websites after this course to practice English reading comprehension, basically. These are science-related websites. The first one is Science Daily. ScienceDaily.com is a journal, it's a newspaper of sciences that is updated daily, every day, with news about science, and it has a section about veterinary medicine news. So here you can find simple articles with the latest news about your future career. So if you use a website after this class, of course, you will be getting new information, valuable information about your career, and at the same time practicing your English. You are doing two things at the same time. For example, an article here, robots could replace real therapy dogs. Do you think that's possible? Que los robots reemplacen a los animales como recurso de terapia en algunos casos, en algunas enfermedades. Or this one, feeding indoor cats just once a day can improve health. Es que es posible que solamente alimentar a los gatos una vez al día mejore su salud. So, practical, interesting medicine, vet medicine related articles are here. The articles are not very long, can you see? And very interesting. So it's a good website for you for the continuation of your English process, English learning process. And the other one is one website that is basically meant to be used by American high school students, but that is great for your level and for the consolidation of your English. Softschools.com. You have to go to science, and then you have to go to Science Reading Comp, and here you will find literally dozens, I don't know if hundreds, but dozens of activities, and they are ready to be used. A ver, let me choose camouflage, reading comprehension. Veamos uno que salga una fotito. No sé si hay fotitos. The praying mantis. La mantis religiosa. No hay fotitos, pero bueno. I like this insect. So you have a text, in this case about the praying mantis, which is not long and short, it's your level. And then you have the timing for reading and doing the comprehension activities. And of course, you can check yourselves. So you have the complete package. The text about something related to your career, animals or science stuff. You have the questions, you have the timing, and you have the possibility of checking yourselves. And there are loads of these activities, very many. Science, animals, astronomy, vertebrates, So I put some activities for you to practice, but here you will find many, many more. And you have to explore and practice as much as possible. Right? And ¿en dónde se debe acceder? Vas a Science y después a Reading Comprehension. Y ahí llegas a todos los readings. Y por último, les quiero mostrar la práctica que pueden utilizar para este final test de listening. I selected only 4 activities: climate change, coronavirus, monarch butterfly, and golden retrievers. But in this website, you have many others. So feel free, and you should practice more and explore. A ver, chequeamos el de climate change, que no sé si lo ocupamos en alguna oportunidad, pero lo podemos reciclar de nuevo para que ustedes practiquen. So this is, website is called eslvideo.com, English as a second language video. And you have videos from YouTube basically, and with questions about the video. You can check the text. You can also check the test here, of course.
This is not a tree.
Itself. It's called a tree. A tree is an example of a natural climate solution. Mangroves, peat bogs, jungles, marshes, seabeds, kelp forests, swamps, coral reefs, they take carbon out of the air and lock it away. Nature is a tool we can use to repair our broken climate. These natural climate solutions could make a massive difference.
So this is a video about climate change, where you can see Greta Thunberg, and an expert about climate, talking about all the benefits of nature and trees, especially, and rainforests, in order to preserve our planet. And well, there are very interesting videos of all kinds. And what you have to do is to watch, listen, read, and then respond. And you can check your results. As I said before, there are loads of different videos, and you can explore. You have to explore. The levels that you have to explore are intermediate, high intermediate, and advanced. Okay? They are good for you. These two are too simple for you. And in this website, eslvideo.com, you will find general English video, but also videos related to science, science related and animal and ecology related videos. So feel free to explore as much as possible and practice. But remember that in the case of listening, beyond these activities, the most powerful elements you have to use to consolidate your English after this semester is the internet, with YouTube, for example, or Netflix and websites like that. You have to listen to movies, videos in English, with maybe subtitles in English, a lot. And you have to do it permanently until you feel that English comes to you naturally, and you don't feel any stress when listening to English, when reading English. And at that point you say, I got it, it's done. English is my friend. I have a new element in my life to be a better professional, to be a better person. I have my career knowledge, I have a new language, and I have this and this and this and this to be a better professional, to be a better person. So that is my invitation, guys, to you in this final class. I'm saying all this because this is our last class. Next week, we have the final test, and that's all. So, guys, I don't know if you have any questions That is all I had to say. Es todo lo que les tenía que decirles. I don't know if you have any questions. And if you don't have any questions, we are ready by now. Publicaré las notas del blog. Hoy día es el último día creo que tenían para comenzar. Apenas eso se acabe. Y antes del final test voy a publicar sus notas de blog, su promedio de blog, para que se presenten al final test con todas sus notas parciales como corresponde. Así es que eso por mi parte es lo que les debo. Y también los detalles del final test, que estoy más o menos claro, pero se lo voy a escribir en algún comunicado por cursos apenas lo termine. Thank you very much. Any questions, people? Marco, all clear? That's good. No? Perfect. Nope. So, alrighty, no les quito más tiempo. Good luck, great new year. I hope you can meet in person someday. I will be in the English lab at the university when we can get back to normal if you want to visit. And take care. Voy a subir este videito en un ratito. Cheers. Thank you. Bye-bye, my friends. Take care.